It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Monday, the 22nd of April. I'm Michael Groff. Slightly cooler temperatures to begin the week thanks to an upper low that's over the region, but that'll be exiting the area by midweek. And ridging takes over and temperatures warm way up again. And we might have our first triple digit of the season here by Friday. I know you don't want to hear about that, but we're going to talk about that and everything else too. First, we'll dive in and take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 90 degrees for the high for Easter Sunday, the low 67. That's not too far away from where we should be climatologically speaking. Certainly nowhere near that record high. And outside right now, here at 7:20 a.m., we've got mostly clear skies and 64 degrees to begin this day at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 32, humidity 30%. The winds are light, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures around the area this morning. 54 is the cool spot at Saguaro Lake. Otherwise, upper 50s to middle 60s area-wide. The upper air look across the country. We've got that low coming into the southwestern United States. This is a pretty weak system, but still will be enough to bring some moisture and unsettled conditions, especially to northern and eastern Arizona over the next 36 hours or so. The watch warning map, relatively quiet. We've got some flood and flash flood watches, parts of Texas and Oklahoma, and a little bit up there as well in parts of Wisconsin. Severe weather outlook for today, a slight risk of severe storms around Hobbs, New Mexico, over toward Lubbock, Texas, a marginal risk for some of the adjacent areas. Another little marginal risk up there, parts of Iowa, Wisconsin, and Illinois. Here's the precipitation outlook valid through next Monday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts here in the valley. We might see perhaps 1/100th of an inch, trace amounts of some very light precipitation for northern or eastern Maricopa County, and I guess the valley could get clipped by that. Somewhat heavier totals in excess of 1/4 to maybe 1/3 of an inch up along the rim. And we'll talk about why that is now as we detail it, taking a look at the models. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. This is the upper look at about 18,000 feet. And there's an upper low here across the southwestern United States, a little bit deeper than initially thought. So down at the surface, I'd say mostly sunny skies for us here in the valley today, but can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm across the rim country and parts of northern Arizona. We're going to stay dry here, though. High temperatures this afternoon will be cooler, and it will be a bit breezy at times. Highs today, mid and upper 80s, about where we should be here in late April. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. We'll have lows mainly in the 60s, and then tomorrow, we'll call it partly cloudy, and I'm going to put a 10% chance of showers into the forecast, but keep in mind that most of you will not see anything, and those of you that do, the rain will be very light and it'll be very widely spaced. Better chances of rain again over northern and eastern Arizona. The White Mountains, the rim country, could see some widely scattered showers anyway. Highs tomorrow should remain on the pleasant side relative for mid-April. We'll be in the mid-80s. But then Wednesday, that low starts to move on out of here. And we'll see conditions beginning to warm up. Highs get back into the low and maybe even middle 90s with mostly sunny skies. Thursday, the ridge is in here. Highs mid and upper 90s. And Friday, sunny skies. And this might be our first day of hitting the century mark. We'll have highs upper 90s to about 100. If we don't hit it here, it's going to be sooner rather than later. You know that. Although Saturday, we might see temperatures back off just a little bit as we've got another low beginning to set up shop to our west, and some weak shortwave energy may start to impact us later in the weekend and early next week. Highs mid and upper 90s Saturday, upper 80s and low 90s on Sunday. It will be breezy at times as well, but again, rain chances nowhere in the picture for us there. Then a week from today, this is Monday the 29th, we've got a low over the Pacific Northwest and a southwesterly flow in here. The ridge has been knocked off to the east, so temperatures would be fairly seasonal. Then going out 10 days. This is the end of the forecast period, Wednesday, the 1st of May. And again, a low off the Pacific Northwest coast, fairly anomalous there. And heights right about where they should be for us, more or less. And temperatures would therefore be fairly close to seasonal averages. Checking out those temperatures through the period coming off the GFS ensemble. The ensemble does keep us under the triple digits for the foreseeable future, but I would not be surprised if we snuck one in there on Friday. And then temperatures will be, again, fairly close to average for the rest of the month and as we head into May. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. And of course, your comments, questions, and suggestions are always encouraged as well. Be safe and stay cool out there. You guys have yourselves a fantastic Monday.